Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here, and welcome back to a new Ninjago Prime Empire episode review here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about episode 12 of Prime Empire, entitled Stop, Drop, and Side Scroll. Now, as we normally do throughout these episode reviews, we'll start off the video by talking about some of the positive things about the episode that I enjoyed, then we'll jump into some of the negative or not so good things, and then at the end of the video, we will be going ahead and giving the episode a final score out of 10. So let's go ahead and talk about this episode really quick. How does it compare to the previous Prime Empire episodes, and is it any good? So for starters, yes, this episode is very good, and it does carry over a lot of good things about the previous episode that I enjoyed. They carry it over into this one, such as the ninja working as a team. It's still there even though the team is down a few members. The remaining ninja do a great job at, I guess, communicating and overall being an awesome team. So that aspect is still there. The overall episode sees the ninja walking through basically a two-dimensional video game. It's kind of like an old-timey Super Mario Brothers, I guess, inspired game, and it's kind of cool to see the ninja navigate this. There are various other, I guess, obstacles that they have to face in this game, and it's kind of difficult, all things considered, but they do get an interesting power-up, which I did want to talk about really quick as well. So throughout Ninjago's several, I guess, past seasons, Air Jitsu was not mentioned once, but then randomly they do mention Air Jitsu in this episode as one of the power-ups. Basically gives the ninja an Air Jitsu-like power. I was not expecting them to actually drop the name Air Jitsu, but they absolutely did. It's like the ninjas still remember it, so I don't understand why they don't use it in the actual series itself. But regardless, we also get the secondary name for it that Jay coined in season 5, that being Cyclone Do, and that was just a very nice, interesting callback, all things considered, and it actually did genuinely surprise me that they went ahead and used the name Air Jitsu. I was not expecting them to do that, but that's basically what they were referencing, and they referenced it in a very, very fantastic way. So props to the Ninjago team. Air Jitsu is still technically a thing in Ninjago, which is absolutely incredible. And the last thing I want to talk about in this episode is probably one of the biggest things that happened this episode, that being the fight between Harumi and Lloyd. So basically the ninja enter a sort of, I guess, arena in which a final boss is going to be present, and Lloyd volunteers to fight whoever this may be, and it's of course Harumi. And Lloyd and Harumi fighting, it seems very, very nostalgic to me for some reason. I'm not quite sure why exactly I got that feeling from this fight. Maybe it's just because I love season 8 and 9 so much that, you know, it kind of, I guess, made me smile, which it absolutely did, and I'm sure many fans of Harumi appreciated seeing her back. This avatar kind of toys with Lloyd a little bit though. Obviously it's not the real Harumi, but it really does mess up Lloyd's mind in this fight. You can definitely tell he's having some, I guess, inner emotion and some inner turmoil, which I thought was really well done. And just overall seeing Harumi back, yeah, it's basically a nod, a wink and a nod to the fans, but it's a pretty good one, and the fans who wanted to see Harumi back got this episode, even though it's not technically Harumi, so it kind of pleases everybody, and I was really impressed with how this fight went down. Unfortunately, Lloyd does perish in this fight, but Jay and Nia promised to go ahead and finish the game, so it's definitely a worthwhile episode in my opinion, and it had some really cool things in it, especially the fight between Harumi and Lloyd. As for some stuff that I didn't really enjoy, there's really only one thing that I could pick out, and that is that Lloyd, while he did go through a little bit of, I guess, mental turmoil in this episode, he kind of at one point is convinced that Harumi is the real Harumi, which I don't really think that's realistic in a sense. I know it's kind of rich talking about realism in a show about Lego ninjas entering a video game world, but you know, it's like he saw Harumi die, right? So clearly he knows that Harumi isn't alive. It's just a minor nitpick, and I'm not going to take off any points for it whatsoever, but I just thought it was something interesting to talk about, and it kind of, I guess, irked me just a little bit. Again, it's not enough to take off any points in my opinion, but it's like, come on, Lloyd, you saw her die. Clearly this is not her, but again, he was basically just confused, and I could tell that he was going through some real feelings there fighting Harumi, so definitely not anything worthwhile there, just a minor nitpick at best. Overall, this episode was really well done, all things considered. One of the better Prime Empire episodes so far. Just like many of the other episodes, though, this episode does pack a lot of quality in, and overall, Prime Empire, again, very impressed. A very job well done by the Ninjago team. I'm going to go ahead and give this episode a 10 out of 10 for everything I just listed in this review. Absolutely fantastic. Keep up the great work. So with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.